because of where I'm coming from, I can eat any.
Welcome to Teacher Siphe's channel.
The channel that will find peace. The channel that will find joy.
The channel you find strength.
The channel will find laughter. The channel that take away stress. The channel we love.
If I say anything, I can survive no matter how hard, difficult things might be. It won't shake me and it won't surprise me. Because where I come from today, I just say, let me share this part of story about myself, my husband, then you understand me better. There's a lot that happens in my life, but it was still hard for me. I was still having sores. I was still having emotions. I couldn't face it and say it. So my girls were saying, Mommy, we had a lot of stories about Daddy. What about you? So today I say, because I'm alone, I feel very comfortable to say it without emotion. They're not here. I say, let me take this chance and this hour and use it. I'm an African mom. We had been raised in Africa. And to be honest, I've never traveled out of Africa. So I'm talking about something that I know. That happens to me since I was small up to the age that I am. Right now, I am a mother of 2 girls that big. The other one is 12 years, the younger one. The elder one, 15 years. So I'm big now. So this is the hour that I can feel that it's time have moved. I should be having strength and confidence to share a story about myself. The way I was raised in a family of 6. 3 boys, 3 girls. With my mom and my father, I appreciate them. No matter they are no longer there, but I appreciate the great job that they've been doing. Every time my mother and my father, they work hard to make sure that we put something in our stomach. Although it was hard, of course, it was very difficult. But I don't want to lie that there's a day that I slept without eating. Although I could eat something that other people, they can call it, it's not meal. But to me, it was a meal. I can still remember it was 2008. There was a serious hunger at the place where I was. But to be honest, Mommy could look for some vegetable, cook a very big pot of vegetable. Just vegetable. When I say vegetable, I mean the greens. Only greens with salt. Sometimes without salt, because that time it was hard. We couldn't even find salt. And that time my mom is a mom. She could take the vegetable a lot, cut, put in a big pot, boil, it cooked, dish out and give it to us. And we could eat and drink some water to survive. So when things becomes very tough and difficult for me, it won't even shake me, because I can look behind how it was and look now how it is. So that's where I get more courage. And when it comes to battles of races, it's also here in Africa. Other people, they'll say, Teacher, what are you talking about? You have never been out of the Africa. So Africa, it means we are just one. Africa is one. Because we are created, all of us, by the image of Christ. So we are one. There's no difference between us. But to my side, it wasn't like that completely. From Malawi to Zimbabwe, it started. Names. And it's real. It happens. At first, it was touching me a lot because I was young, I was growing. When I go to school, they used to call me names. There are names that they call me. You know, my father is a Malawian, Munyasa, like myself. I'm proud to be a Munyasa from Malawi. Guys, but the time I was in Zimbabwe now, I started to see like to be a Malawian, it's not good enough. Maybe to be a Zimbabwean. names after names. When I'm at school, I wasn't feeling comfortable because of names called upon me. So what I was doing at most, I was being smart at school so that I can have better friends, just because they'll be need to benefit something from me, or there's something that they can't do that they need help from me. I was thinking maybe it's just because it's happening only in Zimbabwe. Then I said, no, let me keep on praying. And prayers, it helps me a lot. That prayer that I used to make every time, it was giving me strength. Whenever I was in the house before going to school, I used to kneel down and pray and say, God, give me wisdom, give me friends. Oh, even here in my house, I teach my children that you can get good friends through Christ. If you give Christ yourself to Christ, and you ask Christ to direct you, who will direct good friends to you. There are other people right there, out there, who are used by God, who have good spirits, who can be the good Samaritans, who can do great things to other people, although they don't know them. For real, I was having a good friend, and I pray every day that one day I could meet one of my best friends. I know I heard that she's still alive, she's married, but I lost contacts. But one day, because every time, even if she's listening right now to Teacher Siphe, it's more blessing, Maminya. Please comment and come on my contact. She was a very good girl. She used to tell me, don't worry about what people call you, just worry about who you want to be. For real, it gives me strength. I used to say sometimes if I sit alone, I'll cry, God, why is it that it's me? Then I realized because of going to Sunday school, being in a Sunday school, it was very good for me because the teacher used to tell us that love one another, like the way you love yourself. There's no different. God loves good kids who cares about each other, and teaching us more about love. Then I realized that they said, I am loved. You should feel that loved. Guys, to be honest, it comes to pass that I was feeling that I'm now mature enough. I should have a friend, not just a friend indeed, who will be the future husband. I met my husband in Zimbabwe. Just because I was taught that you should love someone the way the person is. I wasn't looking upon money, wealthy of this earth, or the outside beauty. No, I was thinking of the inside. When I met my husband, I started to say, let me experience this to see whether it's true. To be honest, I fall in love with my husband. He was just my husband with a good heart, not the wealth of this earth. Then I said, thank you, Lord. I think I got the perfect person. To be honest, he was perfect. Up to now, he is the man that I still love. If I could be asked, do you want to be remarried? I think I'm one of those people who say, no, I'm satisfied with the one that you have given me. And I appreciate God for that. Those races, they didn't stop at school only. Even when I was married, other people will say, yo, you married to a foreign woman, a girl from different country, very far, forgetting that we are all Africans. As we are Africans, we are all human beings. We are all the same. You married Munyasa. They give names. There are different names that are given if you are in a different country where you don't belong. But to be honest, I thank God because the husband that I met, he was always on my side. He used to tell me, you know what, Siphe, you don't have to worry about what other people are talking about. Even it might be my family members. You don't have to worry. It keep on being like that, I started to say, oh my God. I was thinking, now I'm married, I am going to be a mom soon. It was about young children only, not knowing even elder people, they take those. Okay, I overcome that because of my support from my husband, who was always next to me, always counseling me, always telling me, one day if I comes to your country, if I goes to Malawi with you, they can just call me the same. That's how people are like. But you should know that there are other people again who are nice. Not meaning that the whole family, they were the same. No, I could find others who were saying, no, we love you, we want to learn more about your culture. Okay, I take it. Then I was feeling much better. So, after that, my husband decided to go and look for green pastures. Then he leaves Zimbabwe and come to Botswana. It's an African country again. Guys, I'm not talking about leaving Africa. These are African countries that I'm just talking about. Then he started being in Botswana. That time we were married, guys, as a husband and a wife. Then I said, God, I've left Zimbabwe, now I'm in Botswana. I am breathing fresh air. To be honest, this battle is always there. It's like it's a chain whereby you just have to follow that chain. There's no crossover, no. You follow it straight. Because from Malawi to Zimbabwe, from Zimbabwe now to Botswana. I arrived there. Okay. I was so happy because I was thinking I left the family, I left all those noise, all those names. Now I'm a new me. It started again. Oh, I say, what is this? What is happening? Where is God? Because it is written that he is a God of many kinds. So it seems like me, I'm a different kind to God. Why is it that it's happening to me? Wherever I go, there are names that is coming, there are battles that is coming. There's something that is coming from outside interfering into my life. It becomes very tough to me. And again, for here, it becomes worse because of the language again. But the funny part of it, if someone is saying bad things, those are the first words that I catch in the language. Instead of knowing how to greet, to say hello, I started to know the swearing words, the words which were bad for me. I know there are other people who are scared of going somewhere. I realized that this is a reality. It's not that people, they don't like you. No, that was completely wrong. When I arrived in Botswana, I realized that no, it's not like that. Everywhere where you go, there are words that are used to a foreigner. That's when I get educated here in Botswana now, getting experience, graduating in life, that no, if you are in Zimbabwe and you are not a Zimbabwean, there's a word whereby instead of saying you are an immigrant, there is a Shona word that they use. If you are in Malawi and you are coming from Zimbabwe, there's a word also that we use in Malawi, in Chewa, that we call people who are coming from outside. Then I said, oh my God, now all these years I've been tying a knot on my chest, thinking that people that are not taking me equally, people that are taking me in another way, not knowing that no, it's a lack of education. I'm lacking in myself. It's not that people, they don't love me. I'm welcome here in Botswana. They love me. I'm welcome in Zimbabwe. That's why I'm married there. I'm welcome again where I come from, Malawi. It's just that I didn't have an idea that there are words that are used. Oh my God. That's why today I say, let me take this moment to tie off a knot, because I had been tying a bad knot in myself, thinking that there is a lot of better in my life, not knowing that no, there's a lot of different languages that are being used to say the same thing. I started feeling happy. I started feeling friendly. I started feeling comfortable. Even to stand in front of different people, speaking the English or my language, I feel proud. So as an African mother, now I am comfortable and I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud even to my children. Now they understand what it is when it comes to language. So I'm very happy, guys, today to just share this story, and I'm very happy that today even my children, they have confidence wherever they are. They can stand, and I'm happy that this is the hour that we can stand and move forward. Love one another, care for one another. Don't look on the positive sides only or negative sides. Let's check both sides. You will end up having an answer, because now I have an answer. Now I know that there are words that are special according to people's language that they use, according to people who comes from different country. It's not that they will be shouting or swelling or raising them. No, it's just a word that has to be used. So I'm very excited, guys. Anyone who want to share on my story, if you want to hear more, please, you are free to do so. But I thank God and I thank my family, my mother-in-laws, for what they have done to us. Love you guys. Feel free to comment, subscribe, and share. If you're new, please don't hesitate to subscribe and make sure that you follow us. You hear some more. If you have something that you want to hear from teacher, you are free to drop a comment. Love you. Meet you on the next time. Bye.